We need to enlighten the ulama or the mullahs or something like this by making for them seminars and so on to update their knowledge. We should admit that religious education in Muslim countries, with few exceptions, is not at the level of modern education. And we bring the child when he is 6 years old to memorize the Quran until he finishes in 12 years, and then he goes to have every science and every religious knowledge by memorization. So we cripple his thinking, and then he comes to the society with this sort of crippled thinking, and he faces the dynamic changes in the society with his crippled thinking and with the books that he studied, which were written mainly in Middle Ages. We need to change the religious education, the Islamic education. We need to really reform religious education, and until we do that, we have to bring the ulama, the existing ulama, to seminars, to update them, to debates with others, to discussions with others, bring economists with ulama to discuss banking and usury and the modern transactions, bring doctors and ulama to discuss cloning and mercy killing and all these matters. I think this will widen the perspective of the ulama a little bit until we have new generations of ulama after reforming the Islamic education. Meanwhile, of course, publications and the books and so on are very, very important. The most important thing is to break the isolation of ulama from the society. We should update the knowledge of ulama as possible. Interfaith is very, very important because I noticed the results of this in America, because America, I think, started this earlier even than Europe and earlier than the Middle East. And I think the ulama benefited a lot from interaction with priests and rabbis and so on, and talking on the same issue from different perspectives. You have to think about what's happening in the world in order to have a real picture and a realistic picture about what is happening. So I believe that we benefited a lot from such interactions until we develop our schools and our institutions. Publications are very important, and the mass media and so on, broadcasting and television and all these things are very important.